welcome back to In the Garden with Katie. Today we're talking about mulching, a really important part of your gardening that tends to get overlooked. Soil generally is thought to be the most important, but your mulch is critical, especially during summer. So your main purpose to mulch is, besides keeping your weeds down, is actually to keep moisture in your garden soil. So if you do have a garden bed, you throw your soil down, plant it out, looks fantastic, but you don't put your mulch down, you're going to develop a bit of a crust over the top of your soil. So it goes hard because it's drying out, because it's exposed to full sun generally most of the time, wind and all the other elements. So putting a layer of mulch over the top keeps the weeds down, but it also protects your soil, protects your plants, and really reduces the amount you need to water. So generally, rule of thumb, minimum 50 mil. I like to go a little bit thicker and probably go in between that 70 to 100. Just because depending on what mulch you use. So behind me is the forest fines, which is a fantastic mulch. It actually breaks down and feeds your soil. It adds extra nutrients. It's got all the organic materials in it as well. So the thicker you put it, you don't want to go too thick, because obviously the thicker you go, you have to remember, yep, all right, I need to water a lot longer as well to make sure it penetrates through to your soil. The one trick you can do, what I normally do, is just build yourself a little well around your plants when you're mulching, so then you can fill that well up when you do your watering, you know how often you need to water your garden beds. But it is a really handy tip. Make sure you top up your mulching. Most of it lasts maybe a year or so, so make it like an annual thing. Make sure you top up, especially around the hotter months, and then through the winter you let it sort of break down, then top up again. So sometimes, depending on if you turn your garden over a lot more, maybe up to twice a year, but definitely at minimum it should be an annual thing. And you're just topping up continuously, turning your garden over. It freshens up your soil as well as freshens up the look in the garden.